Hi, if it's your first time here, welcome to our channel. My name is Yulia and this is Dmitry.
Hello everyone.
We're talking about fragrances here, and if that's something that you enjoy, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to talk about fragrance by niche fragrance house Casamorati. It's owned now by Xerjoff. The fragrance name is Italica. It's a gourmand fragrance, very sweet, very tasty, a lactonic fragrance. I have sprayed already on my arm. I'll give you another spritz. Beautiful. The opening is the best.
Is gorgeous, absolutely amazing.
I love the opening of this fragrance the most. And you know, when you spray it, you can sniff it right away. There is no chemical notes, nothing that you don't want to smell in the beginning. It smells gorgeous from the start. Very first second, you enjoy it.
You don't smell any alcohol in the opening, yeah. Actually, I have a 3-hour dry down of this fragrance on my arm.
Yes, it is.
It smells also beautiful, but the opening is the best part of the composition.
It's kind of a little bit boozy in the beginning. Just a little bit. Try it.
I want to bite your hand.
So,
yeah, it's gorgeous.
This fragrance has milk in the top notes, along with almonds and saffron.
I don't get any saffron in this composition.
Mid notes are toffee and vanilla, and the base notes are musk and sandalwood. And
on Xerjoff websites there is written bourbon dot vanilla.
Yeah, so maybe there is I can smell a little bit of alcohol in the beginning, like not alcohol in terms of spirit, but this boozy vibe just when it opens. It's so yummy.
Yeah.
But then I don't get any bourbon, and I can't say that this is a boozy fragrance in any way. That's not a boozy fragrance. If you're here for a boozy fragrance, it's not going to happen. So to me, the most prominent notes, what I'm getting from this fragrance are milky, lactonic notes together with vanilla and with caramel, like with the toffee, you know. And sometimes I'm getting, in our country when we were growing up, there was this ice cream. It's like a white ice cream. It didn't have any specific flavor. It was made almost fully of milk, cow's milk. And it had a slight bit of vanilla. So I don't know, in many countries I've tried vanilla ice cream. It's not the same. It's not the same kind of ice cream that we had when we were kids. It's like mostly milk and then a little bit of vanilla. And then this fragrance reminds me of that fragrance that we had in childhood plus a lot of vanilla. So maybe for you guys it will also remind of vanilla ice cream a little bit, because there are a lot of lactonic notes. Actually, maybe it's the most prominent note for me. Lactonic, vanilla, toffee, very sugary, very powerful in the beginning. For the first 2 hours, the sillage, the projection is enormous. But then after a few hours, after only 2 hours, I would say it's getting a lot closer to the skin. It's going to stay in your skin for 12 hours at least, maybe even more. But for me, while we still don't have a bottle, is because I would like this projection time to be a bit longer. I would like to smell it on myself a bit longer, because after a few hours I have to dig my nose into this fragrance, and that's kind of a little bit disappointing. But I love the smell. The smell is gorgeous, and the opening is to die for. So yeah, maybe you love it as well.
Actually, I get in the opening also a lot of almonds. Julia don't smell them too much, but I smell them a lot. But in the middle and the dry down, I haven't any almonds. Yeah, I don't smell any musk in here. I don't smell any saffron. The sandalwood in the base gives to this composition some delicious creaminess. Yeah.
Yes, imagine milk with the sandalwood is the creamiest thing ever.
Yeah. It doesn't smell woody at all. It smells like a very delicious dessert. Like some cakes maybe, yeah. It's very delicious.
To me, it's more of an ice cream vibe. To Dmitry, it's more of a cookie vibe, and he gets almonds here. So you see, we have different noses. We perceive this fragrance different, but we agree that it's a very gourmand, very tasty.
Very delicious. It's 100% gourmand composition. 100%. It's one of the most, if not the most gourmand composition I have ever smelled. The second one I can imagine is Date's Delight from the House of Food. It's also a very gourmand composition with dates, sugar, caramel, and so on. Yeah, I love this fragrance a lot, but I also wish it projected a little bit longer. Then we would have already a full bottle of it. I don't think I would buy a 100 milliliters bottle of this fragrance, but 30 ml would be great addition to my collection also. Yeah.
It could be a nice fragrance to go to bed with. You spritz it a couple of hours before you're going to bed. It projects nicely, you enjoy, then you go to bed and it doesn't annoy you. It's not cloying, and I think, yes, it's a good bedtime fragrance, as well as it's an amazing autumn fragrance just to cheer you up, to uplift your mood, and just to feel cozy. I've actually worn this fragrance a few times in summer, and to my surprise, it wasn't cloying, and I really enjoyed this in the heat as well. I think the lactonic notes and the ice cream vibe that I'm getting from this fragrance, it kind of cooled it down a little bit. But then again, in autumn, I feel that this fragrance is warming me up. So I suggest you guys to try this fragrance in the heat as well as in colder months, but I wouldn't suggest this fragrance for winter, especially if you're living in a place that's got very cold winters like -20, because then you'll be covered in scarves in a lot of layers, and this fragrance is not going to pop through all these layers. So yeah, maybe not for winter. Yeah, but if you're staying inside, of course, any season.
Yeah. For some people, it leans a little bit more on the feminine side, I would say, also. Yeah, but it's very delicious. It's actually also great for going on a date.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
if you want your partner or your date to eat you, then
yeah, definitely,
that's a good one. Alright then, that's everything that we wanted to share with you in today's video. Thank you so much for watching us till the end. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you want to chat with us, please write us a comment. Please put the thumbs up to our video. And we wish you an amazing time. Goodbye.
Thank you, bye.